Damien Trainor versus Andy Howson, fighting a super prestige fight under full Muay Thai rules. In the red corner we have Damien Trainor, fighting out of K-Star in Birmingham and trained by Steve Logan. In the blue corner we have Andy Howson, fighting out of Bad Company in Leeds and trained by Richard Smith. This fight to be fought over 5 3-minute rounds under full Muay Thai rules.
Game on.
But I mean, I think it was a fair comment I made earlier. For Andy, if he beats Damien Trainor,
big scalp.
The shockwaves will really reverberate through the Muay Thai world, won't they?
Yes, I say we've mentioned there before that Damien's been around a long time, even though he is still quite young. I say he fought one of my fighters a long time ago, and he really is. He's special. He's definitely special. Andy Howson, on the other hand, he's from a great camp. Probably, I'd say 2004 was the best year ever for Bad Company, and 2005 has started off in a similar fashion. I think camps move around in sort of leagues, you know, like you get the, dare I say the word, Man United of the world, and you know, each camp will gain status and become to the top of the Premier League of Muay Thai. And I think that you know, there has been many people in that. You know, Master Scane's sitting around camp's been up there, Pelly's camp, Wicker, you know, there's many of them in the top divisions, and I think the one right at the very top now is the Bad Company. You know, we're talking about Steve Logan's as well, you know, K-Star, they've been in there and they're up there in the Premier League. There is, you know, and forgive me if I've not mentioned, there's lots of others up there and obviously in the league, but we're talking about these two at the moment, and Bad Company and K-Star. You know, what a pedigree in
Well,
there.
while you talk of Bad Company, speaking to Lisa earlier, the great news is she is coming back in the summer.
Good. Well, they've had a child together, her and Richard, and you know, it's good to see, because you know, we keep mentioning about I'm all for the ladies in this sport fighting, because there's so many lady Thai boxers out there training. So many women think they can't do Thai boxing because they think they have to fight, and it's not what it's about. Okay, there's 90+% of people will do it for keep fit and self-defense. The last little 5–10% are what you see now. This is the real top end of the scale of the sport, and obviously to get to this level you've got to be training seriously like a maniac. Most people do it just as a hobby, and that is great. So keep training, just keep enjoying it.
With these two men, Sandy, as we've already seen, very tight, compact technique, nothing wasted here.
That's right. I mean, 5-3s as well. I mean, obviously every fight starts different. We've beautiful. Just saying that now as usual, isn't it? But, you know, they are starting off slow, but we've just seen an explosive jab, cross hook, low kick.
It's probably what Damien's famous for, the explosion of his combinations. He suddenly explodes into life. 3, 4, 5 different techniques, superb like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to tell about these two. I mean, I think we're going to be talking all the way through this fight. I mean, the action will speak for itself, but, you know, it's good to make comments. You know, I was in Thailand in December, excuse me, and Damien was there, and he spent 6 months in Thailand. Now, I don't think he has spent much time in Thailand ever before that, because he's always done well, even with just his trainer, which is obviously Steve Logan. He's always done a great job with him, and he's now, you know, done what a lot of the Bad Company guys are doing, and spent some time out there. Going out there for a holiday, doing 2 weeks and stuff, is not really going to do much, you know, for these people who say, oh, I've trained in Thailand for 2 weeks. It doesn't really change your game that much, but 6 months living it, eating it, breathing it, talking it, walking it, moving it and grooving it, said all in one breath, is going to help his game. But Andy Howson has been doing the same thing. You know, he's been out there in Thailand too.
And a beautiful first round there, really nice technique, short, sharp and crisp.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
Congratulations. You have been selected from millions in our prize draw. We've been chosen from millions, Timmy. You have won £10,000, a Caribbean cruise, or a stunning gold effect bracelet. Just send the registration fee of £20.
Letters like this aren't always what they seem. Especially if you have to claim your prize by sending a handling fee or calling a premium rate number. So before you get carried away, remember, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
I'm just going to edge it with Damien Trainor myself.
Well, yeah, I think probably that little explosion, because obviously, you know, respectfully, I'll say this, there wasn't a massive amount of action going on. Because obviously, first round, they're weighing each other up. They need to.
Round 2 of 5, 3 minutes. And full at range the first round, wasn't it?
Yes.
I can't remember a clinch.
No, they were just stuck to sort of like moving around, checking each other's moves. I mean, it's very classical Thai style, that first round, just weighing each other up, looking for twitch. Actually, just even making a twitch makes you know, obviously makes your partner makes your opponent move, which is what you're looking for. Faking a kick, fake a punch, see how they react to that little twitch, and that's how you can actually read your opponent. Rather like, as I keep saying, a game of chess with pain, a very physical game of chess, and that's what you need to look. You need to check, see if just your opponent drops a hand here or stands heavy on a leg. It's those little points that these very high-level fighters are looking for, because they are at a very high level.
Yes, very technical fight this. Superb to watch. If there is an edge, oh, that elbow from Damien. I was just about to say, if there is an edge, I just feel it's that hand and arm spin of Trainor.
That's right.
He's so quick off the mark there and so accurate.
Yeah, nice blocking there from Damien. Just it's all there looking. Andy, the young gun, who's going to be going for this guy. Andy's been in with some guys. You mentioned Reese Crook. He's had 2 epics there. I think, is it 2 or is it 3 with those guys? I know it's definitely 2, and somebody said it was 3, but I think, is it 1 apiece between
I think
the 2?
It was 1 apiece. When
yeah.
it was, if they have had a third, I don't know the result, but it was 1 apiece.
Right. Oh, nice second rhythm low kick there, Malcolm. Just the front leg, he blocked it and went for the back leg, because he is good with that block, Damien. He just brings it up very Thai style, straight up, bomb into the shin as the kick comes in. He's got that spot on. But he managed, Andy sussed that and went for the back leg with the second rhythm. High point, low point. Yeah, there's 2. 55 kilos. Like I say, no money, it's about 8.5 stone, if you're wondering.
And the great thing about this fight so far is defensively they're good as well. There's been no real clean opening, except that push kick there, right through the
face. Yeah. Nice, but that second rhythm again, he's got that, Andy. He's got that, he needs to. He just missed his chin there, Malcolm. Yeah, Andy, I've got a comment on that. Nice high kick from Damien. He's going for his leg, because Damien's blocking every time, so he's doubling it up. That's a good tactic from Andy Howson, I like that. Because obviously low kick is the salt of Muay Thai kicking. You know, slow the legs down by kicking the legs, so they can't be as mobile, because obviously mobility is what Muay Thai is about. You know, your feet, your balance, your footwork is quintessential to Thai boxing. And if you can sort the legs out by kicking them and slowing them down, and that disturbs the whole pattern and style of Thai boxing fights.
One of the great things about Damien Trainor, though, is he can come forward and be very good offensively, but he can instantly turn defence into attack as well.
That's right.
He can counter your counter, as it were.
Yes.
That knee we've seen come up quite consistently, but a good punch combination for the first time.
Right at the end of the bell, and that was the same combination that Damien scored that first round that we thought there was to be a decider. Andy's just scored the same technique, jab, cross, hook, low kick. Beautiful technique.
So the third of possible 5. Very evenly balanced at the moment, well poised. I think you'll see these 2 young men start to step it up now.
Yeah, that's what they have done. They've done that from round 1, exactly that. You just said, Malcolm, you know, the first round was a measure completely. Second round went up a league, and the third round's gone up another. There's that. Oh, nice tactic, Malcolm. He slipped his hands through for the clinch and threw a little sliding uppercut elbow. Luckily, it just grazed the side of Damien's head. That was a nice
straight
tactic.
Back with the knee, though, didn't he?
Yes, but I mean, this is just really, I mean, it's an absolute perfect demonstration. And when I say demonstration, this is a real fight of Muay Thai technique and techniques. Fantastic. Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Right hook, left knee.
Yeah. Now, this is absolute quality fight, this. Gumshield just knocked out there, got it back in. And Andy keep going persistently for that leg, and Damien's very good at blocking it, very good blocking and kicks. But Andy has been successful with that second rhythm.
And he's certainly not been overawed, has he?
No,
he's still very young, Andy, but very confident. As you said, he's coming from a confident camp at the moment.
That's right. They're up there in the top division at the moment, and all those guys, and that morale will spread through the camp, because obviously if your stablemate's been winning and you're training with that stablemate, it's going to rub off.
That front kick straight to the face this time.
Yeah. That's something he'll probably picked up in Thailand, that the Thais are very good at that. I think that 6 months of Thailand has just taught him a couple of extra things. Like I said, no disrespect to his trainer. I mean, his trainer's got the foresight to let him go in the first place. That's Steve Logan. So obviously, you know, he wants him to learn. He wants him to improve. It helps benefit the whole camp.
Yes, just first there, Damien took Andy off balance. Andy acknowledged that. This really is the old-fashioned cliche, the chess match between these two.
Yes, absolutely. It's just, I said, don't blink. I mean, I've got my eyes wide open here watching this, and it really is a pleasure to watch.
A right hand there from Andy Howson in the middle of a trainer combination. That was a real shot.
Now, that was something that wasn't expected, and that's what this game is about. And that will really wake up Damien, I would imagine. He's took it well, he took the full 8 count, he looked at the floor as much to say, where did that come from? But then got up and thought, wow, all right, okay. And he's trying to clear his head. You can see him, he's still blinking a little bit there, and that's a sign, which means he's saying, you know, I have been hit, I have been hurt, and I need to clear my head.
But also, that's a big round for Andy Howson. It means if he's there at the end...
It's a 10-8 round instantly, unless there's something changes in this. I mean, we've only got, what, probably just over a minute just gone, and not even halfway through this round. So, it's just a slip. The referee will recognise that.
Yes, but troubling times here for Damien Trainor in the third. Upset on the cards from Andy Howson, showed his power there.
Oh, sorry, a bit further through. I was only thinking that was only about a minute, but I was sorry, it was late in me around that. And Damien's shaking his head there.
He's upset with that.
Yeah.
But he really needs to work rounds 4 and 5 now. He's capable of it.
He's pulling, there's something going on. He's pulling his face about something. He's shaking his head. There's something not right. I don't know. I think he's give up.
He's called it. Why has he called it? Damien shook his head. Sandy, this is a stoppage for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. The troubled Damien Trainor right hand is broken again.
No,
he's broken it again. He's so disappointed.
Oh, no. Right, I knew Damien wouldn't just give up on a punch. He broke his hand twice years ago, healed, came back, and he thinks it's an old injury. Is that right, Malcolm?
It's an old injury. It's healed twice. It's given him problems before. We thought it was fully healed, but Steve Logan in the corner said the hand's gone again. That's why Damien wasn't about the loss. It was about the long-term ramifications of that injury again. It's haunted him, that injury.
It's come back, hasn't it? What a shame.
The referee has no alternative to award this fight. To award it in blue